right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Monday, August 12th. It is set today by Vulcan. Let's see what Vulcan has for us. A lot of eggs in such a bag. All right, I think this is a double definition. We actually had clutch recently where I think it was again a double definition with the eggs, but I think it was then grasp was the other meaning of clutch. All right. Vehicle, battered polo that is eco-friendly for commuting. I think this is fairly straightforward. Vehicle would be a car, and then a battered or anagrammed polo would be a pool. And I suppose if you go in the carpool, you're being eco-friendly. Fairly simple start. Mineral found in quantity but unnamed. Oh dear. Yeah, suddenly I run into a brick wall with this one. Nothing is coming to me. How about cabin colleague has care of chart I submitted? Ooh, again I'm confused. Is it going to be a cabin? A cottage, maybe? But care of, I think, is CO. You'd write on an envelope. But colleague, I don't know. Care of chart I submitted. No, there's an awful lot of verbiage in that one. How about filled with air, became very angry? Okay, another double definition. If you filled a balloon with air, you blew it up. And if you became angry, you blew up. All right, how about is rude about area, transport? Oh, could it be an... Oh, no, I thought it might be an anagram of is rude, but not with that B. So I think we're going to put a word for rude around an A for area to get transport. Oh, of course, there's the other meaning of transport, to delight, or yeah, something like that. But what would be is rude something B? I think must be part of the rude is rude. No, don't see it. Let's go back to the downs. Bank account details the police may take. Oh, bank account are details. Oh, I think it might be your bank account details. You might get a monthly statement, and the police can take a statement. All right. Is rude abased or something like that? Are we? Oh no, maybe. Yeah, could it be abused to have a bus in there? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, is rude maybe abuses. Yes, I think if you are rude to somebody, maybe you abuse them. I think it's area and then transport is buses. Let's check 7 down. Attendant chucked waste on road. Ooh, yeah, I was hoping it might be servant as an attendant, but it's not that. Chucked waste. Oh, maybe, yes, chucked is an anagram indicator for waste, and then road will be street or ST. And so a Stewart, or sorry, Stewart, oh no, it's not ST, it's RD, road. There we go. Yeah, I think I had one thing in my mind and I zigged when I should have zagged. All right, so yes, anagram of waste, and then road is, of course, RD. All right, grumble. This apple is sour. Oh, I wonder if it could be a word for grumble that happens to be the name for a sour apple. This apple is sour. Or is it from an old phrase? I'm thinking of sour grapes, I think. What would grumble be? Something R. Well, gripe, but no, don't see it. One doesn't want to sit through a whole concert. One doesn't want to sit. Yeah, don't see that. As one of three subjects, writing in pink pen. Oh, three subjects, reading, writing, and arithmetic, but as one of three subjects, no, that's very baffling. How about cars first off, about to take advantage of high road? No. Yeah, a lot of baffling ones today. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's a make of car and we take the first letter off. And then about might be re, and then to take advantage. And then is it going to be a high road? What would a high road be? Or maybe just metaphorically, unless it's something like a viaduct. And then to take advantage of. Yeah, no idea on this. How about pressure on freedom of action is commonplace? I'm thinking commonplace is the definition. We're going to put maybe P for pressure. Yes. If you're given freedom of action, you're given latitude. And a platitude, I don't know if I would have thought of it as commonplace, but I think empty words, platitudes, maybe they're empty because they're commonplace. All right, make one's way with purpose. Oh, that's a nice clue. With can be abbreviated to W, and the purpose you have in mind might be your end. And to make your way, you wend your weary way. All right, move about in confusion in factory. Is it going to be an anagram of move? I don't think so. Move about in confusion in factory. No, don't see that. A refund from the government after you submit this tax return. Yeah, I'm thinking you submit your tax return, but if you get some back, then it would be a tax return. That's a good one. All right, need to go to ground in England for CID are circling. All right, I think we're going to have an anagram indicated by circling, 13 letters. Is it England for CID? I think that must be it. And it's need to go to ground. Oh, not sure what that could be. Oh, I wonder if it's, oh yeah, it's actually not a, some anagrams, they really mix up the letters and the final result amazes you. But then there are some that are quite similar to the fodder we're given. And I think we're going to have land and FORC. I think a forced landing is when a plane has to go to ground. All right, the pothole, not hard to snap with this lens. All right, so it's some kind of lens. And it's an anagram, I think, of the pothole. I think it's going to be a telephoto. Yes, I think it's the pothole, but that has two H's in it and 10 letters. So we drop one of the H's for hard, not hard, and it snaps or is anagrammed to give us telephoto. Children's game, lost by the witless. Wow, that's a great one. Children's game, lost by the witless. I have no idea what that could be. Maybe it's going to be a charade of something like tag would be a short children's game, and then something for lost, and it's going to mean the witless. No, let's go back to oh, that was our move about in confusion. In fact, oh, maybe move about in confusion is the definition, but it's also a factory. No. Stunning, rude dismissal. Oh, yeah, not sure about this. Maybe it's going to mean stunning and it's going to be a charade of rude plus dismissal. No. Regularly sick, chafes in prison. All right. So I'm thinking we're going to take every other letter of sick chafes. I don't think it can be IKH, so SC. No, that would be SCC. No, but maybe just regularly sick. We start with the SC and then a word for chafes. And it's going to mean in prison. Oh, what is that going to be? No, I don't see it. One's voluntary contribution to the NHS may be of various types. Now, I'm not very familiar with the National Health Service and what your contribution may be called, but I think it's going to be probably a phrase that's going to mean of various types. Something kinds, maybe? Um, but I think in Britain you might give like stamps or something, or maybe I'm thinking of Green Shield stamps. No, but I think, oh no, I'm going on. Returning ship poetically is a national symbol. Oh, I'm wondering if it's a poetic name for a ship. You reverse it and you get a national symbol. I was thinking rose at first, but now I'm thinking leak. I think, keel is obviously a part of a ship, but I wonder if poetically you can refer to a ship as a keel. Yeah, I'm not very confident about that. How about tool in small shed? Ah, yeah, so it's going to be a tool. Small is S, a shed. I don't know if a shed can be a hovel, but a small building anyway would be a hovel. All right, to give shovel. Top cow. Ooh, I presume it's a double definition, and I think it's going to be cow in the sense of bullying someone. I think we usually see it as an adjective. He was cowed, or yeah, I think that's usually the way it is. Top cow. No, don't see it. All right, we just have that S at the end. Not tiddlywinks. Lost by the witless. Nope. See further military action, but not the front line. I think this might be a to like re-enlist or re something. I'm not sure about that S, of course. But then what's but not the front line? Yeah, not sure. All right, overcharging done in the daylight. I'm wondering if it has something to do with electricity, solar power, but I don't think so. Overcharging. No. Stick nose in, announcing award. What would that be? Stick your nose in. And so I think it's going to be a homophone for award. I'm thinking a prize would be an award, and if you stick your nose in, you're prying, but I don't see a 6-letter word ending in E that would start with PRY or PRI. But I think I'm on the right lines, just not getting it. All right, goes around or goes round in luxury car. All right, I think Rolls Royce would be a luxury car. Rolls for short. And if you go around, then maybe you roll. All right. Now our top cow has that S there, I think. All right, how about, this begins with a C. Oh, so maybe it's cars first is the C. And then off. Off might be out, C-O-U-T. Take advantage of or about to. High road. Now I'm going to pause and try and. I have all the letters I need, I'm sure, for this one. I'm just not seeing a word. I was close with a viaduct. It's a causeway, which I suppose would be a high road, high above the water. Cars first, then is the C. Is it about to take advantage? Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, I think Cars versus the Sea. I think if you're off, then you are away. You might say to somebody when you're leaving, I'm off, or you might say, I'm away. I think that's a very British and I think Irish thing as well. And that goes about if you take advantage of something, you use it. We will check at 15 squared to see if that's the right parsing of that. All right, here's our one doesn't want to sit through a whole concert. Oh, I think it's the proms are going on, or do they just finish? But I think it might be promenades, or promenader. I think might be somebody who goes to the proms. And since to promenade means to walk, right? I think this is right. I know I'm only at the 20-minute mark. I usually like to wait until the 30-minute mark before using the check this button, but I am going to check it. It is correct. All right. Here is our cabin. Colleague has care. Oh, a cabin colleague, it occurs to me, could be a co-pilot. So care of, and chart is a plot, and I submitted, I goes inside of plot. Oh, that's clever. All right. Here was our one of three subjects writing in pink pen. I wonder if as one of three might be the definition. Like a trefoil is when you have a three-leafed plant like the shamrock, or a trefoil maybe. But what could this be? Fossil, and what's the the pink? I'm wondering if it's something to do with pigs. They're pink and they're in a pen. Oh, maybe pen. Yeah, let me pause and think. I did have to resort to wordplays.com, looked for a six-letter word with the O and the L, and one of the words was corral, and I thought, oh, that's a pen. And so this is very clever. The pink is coral, and I was on the right lines when I said three subjects: reading, writing, arithmetic. Of course, the three R's. So as one of three subjects, writing, well, even though it starts with a W as one of three subjects, it's represented by an R, and you put that inside of coral to get corral. My goodness, very clever. All right, now our mineral found in quantity but unnamed. Ah, yes. So this is clever too. Name in the cross in a clue often refers to the letter N. So if something is unnamed, then we remove the N, and a quantity would be a number. So the mineral, I know it as a paint umber. There we go. Oh, of course, I should have thought of the sour apple, of course, as a crab apple. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but there we go. All right, move about, in confusion, in factory. No, don't see it. This is probably my best chance to get one here. Stunning, rude. Yeah, maybe it's a charade of stunning and rude that makes a dismissal. Or it's rude and dismissal makes a word for stunning. Yeah, let me pause and just run through synonyms in my mind and see if anything clicks. Okay, I had to go back to wordplays.com and I saw drop dead. And so I think it's a double definition. If you might say someone is drop dead gorgeous, I suppose, or just drop dead for short, meaning they're stunning. And a rude dismissal of somebody might be to tell them to drop dead. I'm fairly confident, but I'm going to use the check this button. Yeah, that's it. All right, now our children's game. Lost by the... Ah, yes, of course, marbles. Oh, I used to love marbles. Even just as little things of beauty. the color suspended in the clear. Oh, and of course then you'd have the milky marbles and the other different colors. But I just like the little slivers of color inside the clear marble. Anyway, yeah, if you're witless, you've lost your marbles. There we go. All right. Oh, yes. If you a crowd that is moving about in confusion is said to be milling, and a mill is a kind of a factory. Let's go down to this one. Whoa, one's voluntary contribution, could it be blood? Blood something? Blood money, but I don't think that's but of course blood comes in various types. So what would you call a blood donor? I don't know what you would call the contribution. Blood pints? Blood ah that's yeah, I'm just not seeing that at the moment. All right, let's try stick nose in announcing award. Oh, maybe stick nose in to smell something. But again, I think it is going to be a homophone for award. Oh, which could be the verb as well as the noun. Peruse. Yeah. Ooh, too many possibilities, I think, there. How about our overcharging done in the daylight? Oh, I'm going to check on leak. I wasn't very sure of that. No, it is right. How about my top cow? Um, I think I'm going to look up synonyms for top, I suppose. No, I'm not seeing anything for top that I like. Or cow. Of course, cow could be a breed of cow like Angus or Frisian. Um, yeah, but I'm thinking top might be the verb to outdo somebody, but then I think it might also mean bully in a way, to cow. Anyway, I did glance up here and thought, okay, if this begins with SC, then oh, Wormwood Scrubs. We have seen this recently where it was something to do with prison. I don't think I got that one. I think I had to reveal it, but it was something to do with scrubs, short for Wormwood Scrubs. Oh, that does now give us a very nice B for overcharging. Done in the daylight. Yeah. I'm not even sure of the word ending. I mean, if it's overcharging, you'd like it to be an ing. But it's not. Yeah, let me pause and ponder. Oh, of course, it's the phrase daylight robbery could be overcharging. So obvious. Oh, now I see it is a breed of cow, and it's another kind of top that you wear a jersey. All right. Oh, I mean, if you serve in the military, well, if you're in the military, you serve. Could it be reserve? But then the reserve is not the front line, but the military reserves held back. Yes. Oh, yeah. So I think this is blood donor. And so the clue is saying one of these people's voluntary contribution may be of various types. Yeah, now I get it. All right, stick nose in now. Ah, of course, if you win a medal, it's a prize. Oops, or let's try that again. Or if you meddle in other people's affairs. All right, that's everything. Yeah, there were a few that really held me up there, but otherwise, I have to say it was fairly straightforward, which is nice for Monday. I'll check all. It looks like everything else stayed in place. Let's head over to 15 squared. All right, the blog today is by Menehi, a nice puzzle. I think I've followed everything. There were some I should have seen a lot more quickly. But Causeway, I just wanted to double check. Yes, if you're away, you're off, and that goes around use. Yeah. And then I think I followed everything else. Drop Dead Gorgeous or Drop Dead Wormwood Scrubs. Yep. Keel is a ship poetically. Yeah. Glad to see that. Yeah, and the pothole minus the H for hard. All right, I did like it. Someone here found it tougher than usual, Monday Vulcan. But yeah, I think everyone. Oh, basket of eggs, common expression. All right, but no, we've had clutch before. All right, well, I did enjoy that. Thank you as always for watching, and have a wonderful day.